Mhm. I also just wanted to mention, welcome. This is Pilates, Mat Pilates, 45 minutes. I also wanted to mention, whenever I'm demonstrating, especially a rollback overhead, please make sure to take the time to watch the demonstration, because the last thing I want for you is to be rolling back overhead and craning your neck to the side to try to watch me from wherever you are. So watch me first, and then when you do your rollback, make sure your head and neck stay nicely in line with your spine to get some really nice flexion and extension in the neck, not in the wrong way. Okay, all right, let's get started. We're gonna start off in tabletop position, doing cat and cow, warming up the spine. Get back to my mat. So coming into tabletop position, knees are gonna be right underneath the hips. Wrists are right underneath the shoulders, just warming up the spine and drop the belly down, looking up towards the ceiling. Exhale, pressing the spine up towards the ceiling, pressing the belly button up towards the ceiling. And as you do this, drop the belly down, inhale. Exhale. As you do this, I want you to feel that, that pelvic lift here. Exhale. Inhale, drop the belly down. Exhale, round up through the spine. Feel that pelvic lift. And what I mean by that is, say this is the bottom of your pelvis. I want you to feel like, I use the example of the tissue all the time. Someone's lifting or picking up a tissue. I wish I had one. It's a bad example. It's an old paper towel, but as if someone is lifting up a tissue right from your pelvic floor. So everything's lifting on the exhale. And then inhale, drop the belly down. And then exhale, everything lifts up as you do that. Okay, let's do a few more. Here we go. Here we go. Inhale, drop the belly down. Exhale, exhale. Pelvic floor lifts like a tissue being lifted up by somebody. Inhale, drop the belly down. Exhale, lift. And then inhale, drop the belly down. Exhale, lift. Two more in each direction. Inhale. Really think about the pelvic floor. Exhale. Inhale. And last one, exhale. So this is something that we're going to stay focused on as we move through all of our movements with our exhale and inhales. Cross the feet behind you, come down to a seated position on your mat. Shift your hips towards the middle. We're going to go right into the Pilates 100. So articulating, rolling down through the spine. Legs can be bent, extended. They can open like a book, so heels together, toes apart. You can leave your head and neck down to start if you want to. If not, raise it up and start pumping the arms. Inhale for 4. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And here, I want you to think about the tissue example again. Exhale. Halfway inhale. So on your exhale, think about that pelvic floor lifting up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And think about lifting the shoulders up off the mat. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Nice job. Bring your knees into your chest, rock side to side. Massage that lower back on the mat. So we're going to go right up for a modified roll up, still in our warm up. Extend the legs up towards the ceiling. Hands come behind the knees and rock yourself up to a seated position. Knees can be bent. Legs can be extended out in front of you. Whatever is best. If legs are extended, either Barbie feet, so feet are extended and toes are flexed back, or feet fully flexed back. Hands are going to be out in front of you regardless, and we're going to start to articulate down through the spine, starting at the tailbone. So rolling back halfway, reaching the fingertips in opposition, trying to create that beautiful seeker, coming back up seated, sitting up nice and tall. Raise the arms up overhead. There we go. Reach the fingertips forward, articulate down through the spine, halfway roll back. Exhale. Inhale, come back up to seated. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale. Rolling down through the spine. Inhale, come back up. We're going to do 2 more. Exhale, rolling back. Inhale, come back up to seated, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, one more time. Inhale, come back up to seated. Beautiful job. We're going to do the full roll down now. So feet still extended or bent, arms are going to reach in opposition. We're going to articulate down through the spine, trying to create that C curve from the tailbone all the way down to the front of the head. Roll all the way down. Reach the hands back overhead. Reach the fingertips forward. We're going to articulate up through the spine. Chin comes to chest first. Come back up to seated. Reach the fingertips up toward the ceiling and sitting up nice and tall. Beautiful. Exhale, roll down through the spine. Exhale, roll down, roll down, roll down. Reach the fingertips back. Inhale. Exhale, rolling up through the spine. Inhale, come back up. Here we go. Exhale, round down. Reach the fingertips back. Inhale. Exhale, rounding up through the spine with control from the powerhouse. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, round down. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale, come back up to seated. 1 more time. Here we go. Rounding down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, reach forward, forward fold all the way down. Nice job. Slowly go over. We're going to go right into our series of 5, working the powerhouse. So scoop the hips forward if you need to. Hands from behind the knees and roll down through the spine all the way down. Bring the knees into the chest. You can hug the knees in for a second. Rock side to side. Massage the spine. 2 hands are going to come to one knee, and the opposite leg is going to shoot out like a dart. And then hands come to the opposite knee and then shoot out like a dart. Lower the head and neck down just for a second here. My left hand is going to come to the inside of my right knee, and my right hand is going to come towards my ankle. When the knee comes into the chest, I'm going to pull, lifting up the upper body a little bit more. Switch, pull, lifting up the upper body a little bit more. Exhale, switch, pull. Switch, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Join me now if you're not already there. Inhale, exhale. Keeping that lower back planted on the mat as we do this. Inhale, exhale. 1 more time each way. Inhale, exhale. Nice job. Bring the neck down towards the mat. Look side to side. Release the neck. Rock side to side. We're going to do the double leg stretch. So we're going to reach the arms and leg out in the opposition. Swoop the arms around. Bring the knees into the chest. Hug the knees in, stretching out the lower back a little bit more. You can raise the head and neck up here. Let's go. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swoop the arms around. Pull the knees in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swoop the arms around. Pull the knees in. 6 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Keeping that lower back on the mat as we do this. Keeping the rib cage expanded on the sides as we do this. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull around. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull around. 1 more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull around. Hold it here. Hug the knees in. You can drop the neck down. Look left and right. Release the neck. Single straight leg stretch. Extend one leg up towards the ceiling. Hands are going to come behind the calf muscle or the ankle or the hamstring. Just avoid the knee area. We're going to pull, and switch. Pull, switch. Same thing applies here. Keeping that lower back on the mat as we do this. And then also, every single time you pull in for that stretch of flexibility, we're lifting up through the upper body a little bit more. Here we go for 8, and 7, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. And last one. Beautiful. Bring the knees into the chest. Bring the head and neck down. Look left and right. Release. The hands are going to come underneath the hips here. Extend the legs up toward the ceiling. Knees bent, extended, or open like a book. Heels together, toes apart. Keeping that lower back engaged on the mat. We're going to lower down and then raise it up. We're going to do 8. Here we go. Lower down and raise. Down for 2. Up for 2. Down for 2. Up for 2. A few more. You can raise the head and neck up if you want to. Down for 2. Up for 2. Don't let that lower back come up off the mat. Lower and up. 1 more time. And lower and up. Beautiful. Bring the knees into the chest. Nice job. Nice job. Rock side to side. Massage that lower back on the mat. We're going to thread the hands together here and draw them behind the head so the hands are supporting the head. We're going to do our bicycles. When we cross, I want you guys to think about drawing the shoulder to the knee instead of drawing the elbow to the knee. So we're trying to lift up through the torso, throwing the shoulder blades and the upper back off the mat as we do this. And the legs shoot out like darts, really nice and long reaches, keeping that lower back planted on the mat as we do this. Really flattening out through the rib cage as well. Here we go. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. Bring the head and neck down. Bring the knees into the chest. We're going to extend the legs up to, actually, extend the legs long out in front of you just to stretch the abs out just a little bit. Reach the arms back overhead, opening up the rib cage, stretching out those abs just a little bit. Nice work. It's a lot of work. Bring the knees back into the chest. Hug the knees in for a second. Extend the legs up toward the ceiling. Hands come behind the hamstrings. Rock yourself up to a seated position. We're going to go into a rolling like a ball. So draw your knees close to your ankles, and we're going to wrap our hands around the outside of the front of our ankles, and we're going to come back to find our balance. So my toes are just touching the floor here. From here, I want you to think about creating that seeker, press the belly button back towards the spine, find your balance. My ankles are also pressing into my hands. My hands press back into my ankles. And when you're ready, we're going to roll down, roll back. We're going to do 5, and then roll back up, find your balance. I did not that time. Here we go, roll back. Come back to find your balance. Here we go. Looking down at that belly button as you rock and roll. 2 more, roll back. Come back up. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale, roll up, find your balance. Hold it for 4. And 3, and 2. Beautiful, bring your feet down to the mat. We're gonna go right into the open leg rocker. Nice job, nice job. We're gonna go right into the open leg rocker. So my hand position's gonna change just a little bit. So rolling like a ball, my hands are wrapped around the outside of my ankles. But for my open leg rocker, I'm kind of switching so my hand position's wrapped around my ankle instead of just wrapped around the front. And I turn, switching to the side again. So we're going to work on just finding our balance, working on that C-curve, working on pressing our belly button back towards our spine. So first, press back, find your balance here. We're going to extend the right leg long up towards the ceiling, and then with control, draw it back down. Resistance in both directions, guys. Extend the opposite leg long. Pull the opposite leg in, nice with control. 1 more time each side. Draw the leg up, and draw it back down. Let's do the other side. Here we go. Draw it up. Draw it back down. Now both sides, find your balance either here or extend the legs fully. Hold it 4, 3, 2. Draw it back in with control. We're going to go 1 more time. 4, 3, 2. Extend it nice and long. Hold it out there. Find your balance. Work on that C-curve. Press the belly button towards back towards the spine. And from here, we're going to roll all the way down. You guys either can roll from here with the hands behind the knees or with full extension. Here we go, roll it back, press the belly button back towards the spine, roll it up, roll back up, find your balance. Here we go, we're gonna do 4 more. Roll it back, roll it up, find your balance. Not today. My open leg rocker is like, not today, Sally, not today. Legs up towards the ceiling, 2 more wherever you are. Roll back and find your balance. 1 more time, roll it back. Roll it up. Last time. Last time, find your balance, hold it out there for 4 and 3 and 2. Beautiful, bring your feet back down with control. We're gonna roll onto our stomachs. Nice job. You know, sometimes we have good days, sometimes we have bad days, but when we find ourselves back in our mat, that's when we know that we're really pushing forward, we're really achieving, we're doing the right thing for ourselves, no matter what happens here. All right, so rolling onto our stomach, we're gonna be up on our elbows. Make a fist with 1 hand. Opposite hand wraps around. We're engaging through the core, so I'm lifting up through my core, drawing my rib cage and my hip bones together, trying to flatten out my torso, trying to flatten out my lower back. We're gonna flex, flex, point, and down. 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 Let's do it a couple more times each side. Flex, flex, point, and down. flex, point and down. Flex, flex, point and down. One more time each time. Flex, point and down. That's me. Nice job. Bring the torso all the way down towards the mat. Take your fingers behind you, grab onto 3 fingers. From here, engage the core, so you're not just letting it collapse down. We're engaging, squeezing the glutes a little bit. We're gonna lift up through the upper back, then up, press the hands back, keep the feet planted on the mat, come down other side. We're gonna hit 1, 2, 3, feet come down, lift up and hold it 4, 2, drop it down, here we go. Take 1, 2, 3, lift up and hold, lift for 4, 3, 2, beautiful, come down, other side, here we go. 1, 2, 3, lift up and hold it for 4, and 3, and 2, rest it down, here we go. 1, 2, 3, lift up and hold. One more time after this. Beautiful, come down, here we go. 1, 2, 3, lift up and hold it for 4. Can you raise up the legs? 3, and 2, and 1. Beautiful, come all the way back down, release the hands. Hands are gonna come underneath your shoulders here, and we're gonna press back into chest pose. Press back into a little piece of heaven. Nice job. Knees can be wide or knees can be together. We're gonna go into the neck pull down, or I like to call it rolling down as one piece of steel, but that's a really long name. We're gonna come up to tabletop, shift yourself towards the center of your mat, cross the legs behind you. We're actually gonna do 2 different variations today for the neck pull down. The knees can be bent or legs can be extended, Barbie feet with toes flexed back or feet flexed, it's up to you. I'm gonna do it a little bit different today, I changed my mind. We're gonna take the hands, we're gonna place them behind the head. We're watching for the demonstration if you want. We're gonna roll down all the way through the spine with control. And then from here, I want you to think about pressing through the feet. If your knees are bent, that's totally fine. But if they're extended, this is gonna help you roll up. So think about reaching long through the legs. Draw the chin to the chest, articulate up through the spine. Here's where I want you to reach forward with the legs. It's going to help you. And we're gonna stay in our C curve all the way. So we come forward, C curving all the way down, rounding, dropping our forehead down, dropping our elbows down, and we're gonna come back up to seated. But we're gonna do it through our C curve and then rolling all the way back down. So we're constantly trying to stay in our C curve here, rolling up and then coming forward. Okay, let's do 5 of these all together. Here we go, guys. Hands come behind the head. Here we go, rolling down through the spine. Rolling 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll up 4, 3, 2, up and over. Here we go, roll back. 3, 2, and down. And roll up. Reach through the legs. Let's do 3 more. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You guys got it. Roll back up. Reach through the legs. C-curve all the way up without momentum. I'm using a little bit of momentum here. Roll down through the spine. Yes, you can. Roll down, roll down, roll down. Roll back up. Inhale, roll down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, come up, move. One more time, roll down, roll down, roll down, roll down, roll down. Don't kill me at the end of this. One more time, roll up through the spine, come up and over. Have your stretch here, hang out here. Nice work. You can drop the hands down if you want to, forward fold. Nice job. I hope the trick with reaching your legs and toes forward also helped a little bit. I know it does, it's smooth. We're gonna do the spine stretch forward, so kind of sitting up nice and tall. Hands are gonna be out in front of us. We're gonna round down through the spine. We're gonna pulse, and then round back up through the spine, coming up, sit up nice and tall. 4 more, here we go. Round down through the spine, pulse, and then come back up to seated. Knees can be bent here if you want, Barbie feet or flex feet. Round down through the spine, pulse, and pulse. Round back up through the spine, sitting up nice and tall. 2 more, here we go. Round down, pulse, and come up. Think about creating that C curve as you round down here. Pulse, nice job. Come back up to seated. Nice job. We're gonna do the roll down here. So we will be rolling back overhead. So I will show you, I'll demonstrate first. I'm gonna come all the way down onto my mat. My legs are gonna extend up overhead. I'm gonna reach my legs forward just a little bit for a little bit of momentum here. And then rock my feet to the back. My legs are gonna be parallel to the floor. I'm going to open my legs, flex my feet, and now either use my hands, have my hips slide down through to come down with control, articulating through the spine, or hands can come down by your side, articulating slowly through the spine. Knees, feet are gonna come back together with the toes, and then we're gonna rock ourselves up. Feet come open, flex the feet, and then round down through the spine, articulating all the way down as much as possible. We're gonna do 4 of these all together. So here we go. Extend the legs up towards the ceiling. Reach the legs a little bit forward, and drop back. And I want you guys to make sure here that you're not on your neck and head. We're still on our shoulders. Open the feet, hip width apart, flex the feet, and then roll down through the spine. Nice job. Feet come together, point the toes. Here we go, roll it back. Feet open, hip width apart, flex feet, roll down through the spine. Articulate all the way down, nice, strong and with control. Here we go, roll it back. Overhead, feet parallel to the floor, legs parallel. Open the legs, flex the feet, and roll down through the spine. One more time, yes you can. Roll it back. Open the legs, flex the feet, roll down through the spine. Nice job. Coming back, laying down position on the mat. We're gonna do some leg circles. So circling one direction and then circling other direction. We're gonna do a couple more each way. Inhale, circle one direction. And exhale. One more time each way. Inhale. And exhale. Nice job. Bring the knees into the chest. Hug the knees in for just a second and grab the lower back on the mat. Nice work. None of this is easy, but the benefit is, the benefit we get from this is really unbelievable. Extend your legs up towards the ceiling with momentum. Rock yourself up to a seated position. We are going to go into the soft. Legs are going to be hip width apart. Feet are flexed, forward Barbie feet, arms are out to the side. We're going to twist all the way in one direction, looking over that backhand. As I dive down, rounding through my spine, the 2 pulses. I'm going to turn my backhand down to relax the back shoulder a little bit, just to protect it. Pulse, pulse. Come back up to seated, look over that backhand, and then twist all the way to the other side. Pulse down for 2, pinky finger to pinky toe. Come back up to seated, here we go, twist. Pulse, pulse, come back up. Here we go, pulse, pulse, come back up, and twist, pulse, pulse, come back up, and twist, pulse, pulse. One more time, each way. Dive it down, come up, and twist, dive it down, come up. Beautiful, back to center. We are gonna go into our side kick series. So, lining your body up with the back half of your mat, sliding your body up with the back half of your mat. Your upper body can be here, here, or here. Feel free to alternate between them. Between exercises, knees are going to come to the front, or my bottom leg is going to be extended towards the front corner of my mat. I'm going to wrap my toes underneath. From here, guys, I'm going to kick it forward twice and then reach to the back. I'm trying not to let my torso move here. Kick, kick, and then reach. Kick, kick, and then reach. 2 more. Kick, kick, and then reach. And this hand is just here for support. Kick, kick, and then reach. Bicycle. Swing the leg forward, bend the knee, shift it to the back, and then extend. Swing the leg to the front, and then reach it to the front, bend the knee, send it to the back, and then extend. Feel that in the glute. 2 more. Reach it to the front, bend the knee, reach it to the back, and then extend. 1 more time. Swing it front, bend the knee, shift it to the back, and then extend. Hold it here. So my leg is reaching towards the back. I'm trying not to let my torso move. Flex your top foot. And now we're gonna pulse it up, working that glute a little bit more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Beautiful. Bring the feet together. I'm gonna adjust my upper body here. I'm going to rotate my top leg so my knee is trying to face the ceiling. I'm going to point my foot up and then flex it down. We're going to do 8. Here we go. Point and flex. Point and flex with resistance as it comes down. And flex. Point it up. Flex it down. 4 more. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Last one. Point and flex. We're gonna go into seated clamshell. So if your knees aren't already aligned with the front of your mat, bring them there now. Here we go, guys. We're gonna open and close. 7, 6, and I want you to feel like the knee is pressing open towards the back of the room. 3, it already burns. 2, last one. Here we go. Raise the feet up toward the ceiling. We're gonna do 8 more on this side. Here we go. For 8, 7, 6. Try not to let that torso move. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Extend the legs long out in front of you. We're going to do scissor kicks. So we're going to switch and switch and switch and switch. Don't let the torso move. Switch, switch, switch. And now we're going to pick up the tempo for 8. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Beautiful. Bring the legs down. We're going to push ourselves up to a seated position and bring our hands back behind us to pass to our teaser position, and then line our body up with the back half of our mat to do the other side. So we're going to do our kicks forward. Set yourself up with your upper body. Pick where you want to be. Set your feet up. Shin comes to the front of the mat, or toes wrap to the front corner. Here we go. Top leg is stacked on top. 2 kicks to the front. Here we go. Kick, kick. And then reach to the back. Kick, kick. And reach. Kick, kick. And reach. Kick, kick. And reach. Kick, kick. And reach. Kick. And reach. One more time. Kick. And reach. Now we're moving to bicycles. Draw the foot forward, bend the knee, shift it to the back, and then extend. Here we go. Swing it to the front, bend the knee, extend to the back, and then extend. Resist, reach the legs to the front, I should say. So we don't really move with momentum here in Pilates at all. Everything is done with resistance and purpose. 2 more. Reach, bend the knee, shift it to the back, and then extend. One more time. Reach it forward, bend the knee, press it back, extend the leg, hold it there, flex the bottom foot. Now we pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Beautiful. Bring the feet together. I'm going to adjust my upper body here. I'm going to turn the top leg out so the knee is trying to face the ceiling. We're going to point it up and then flex it down. For 8, point it up, and then flex it down. 6 more. Point, and then down. Point, and then flex it down. Here's 3. Squeeze the glutes a little bit behind you as that leg comes down. And 1. Nice job, guys. Bring your shins parallel with the front of the mat. Here we go with our clamshells. I want you to feel like you're wrapping this hip to the back, like you're pressing it open. Here's 4, and 3, and 2, and guys, and 1. Bring the toes up toward the ceiling. It's such a small move, but it's so effective. Here we go for 8. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. Extend the legs long. They don't have to come to the front corner. We're gonna switch and switch, 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 switch. Pick up the tempo here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna work the glutes a little bit more. Come down onto your stomach. We've done this one before. Hands come to the mat. Forehead comes down to the hands. Raise up the legs in the back. Here we go. We're gonna beat the heels together 20 times really fast. Here we go, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop the legs down. Rock the hips side to side for a second to release the lower back and the glutes. Nice job. We're gonna go into our teaser. Bring the hands underneath your shoulders. Press back into child's pose just for a little bit of heaven for a second. And then we're going to come to our teaser, and then we're going to go into Pilates push-ups. So coming back into your tabletop, Come back into your tabletop, cross your feet behind you. Bring your hips towards the center of your mat. Coming all the way down. We're gonna raise up the arms and legs together at the same time. Coming up, holding our teaser. Beautiful. And then rolling everything down at the same time. You can use your hands, walking down your legs if you want to. Reach the hands back. Chin comes just rounding up through the spine. Extend up. Hold it for 4 and 3. We have 2 more. And 1. Roll everything all the way down. Here we go. 2 more. Roll up. Hold it for 4. Yes, you can too. Nice. Beautiful. Roll it down. Yes, and I can see you. 1 more time. Here we go. And up. Come up and hold. Hold it for 4 and 3 and 2. Nice job. We're going to cross our feet underneath us and we're going to come to a tabletop position. Nice control. We're going to press up into downward facing dog and then we're going to take 3 steps with our hands. 1, 2, 3. Coming into a fold, a forward fold. We're going to round up through the spine here, starting at the tailbone all the way back up to the front of the head. I'm going to fix my camera just for a second. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to push it back and lift it a little bit. Okay, here we go. We're going to come down into our forward fold again, come all the way down. My hands and upper body might get cut off a little bit as I do this, I apologize. I'm working through it. All right, here we go. Rolling up through the spine, all the way back up, inhale up overhead. And we're going to dive down here, diving down it. We're diving into the water, rounding down through the spine, creating that C curve all the way down, forward fold. We're going to take 3 steps with our hands to come to our plank position. 1, 2, find yourself in plank. From here, we're gonna bend the knees, and then I'm gonna dip my elbows, and then I'm gonna extend my knees, and then I'm gonna push up. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Bend the knees, dip the elbows, extend the legs, press up 1 more time, bend the knees, bend the elbows, extend the knees, press up 3 steps to go back. 1, 2, 3. Round up through the spine, come all the way back up to standing. Inhale up overhead. Dive down through the spine, round down C curve all the way. 3 steps to go out. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Bend the knees, dip the elbows, extend the knees, press up 1 more time. Bend the knees, dip the elbows, extend the knees, press up. 3 steps back, 3 hand steps back. 1, 2, 3. Round up through the spine, come all the way back up to standing. Arms up overhead. Dive down. We have 1 more push-up to do. 3 steps out. Here we go. 1, 2. Find your plank. Bend the knees. Bend the elbows. Extend the knees. Press up. Give me 1 more. Bend the knees. Dip the elbows. Extend the knees. Press up. Beautiful. Drop the knees down. Sit yourself backwards in the choke. Nice job, everyone. Okay. We're going to come all the way out to swimming. Coming down into your stomach. Extend the legs bone out in front of you. Raise up the right arm and the left leg. And then drop it down. Left arm, right leg, and then drop it down 1 more time, slowly each side. Right arm, left leg, keeping the head, neck, and line of the spine. Drop it down, left arm, right leg, and drop it down. Now we're gonna lift everything up and we're gonna go swimming for 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4. Keep paddling, legs and arms, 3, and 2. Last one, hands come underneath the shoulders, press back, child's pose. Nice job. These are not easy. All right, we're gonna go into the leg pull down. There's no modifications in the back couple, so do what you can, do the best you can. We're gonna come into our plank pose. Feet are gonna be almost touching. We're gonna raise up the right leg and then sink back into the heel of the left. We're gonna come back forward and drop the leg down. We're gonna raise the left leg up, sink back into the right heel, come forward and drop the foot down. We're gonna do 4, 2 on each side. Here we go, guys. Raise it up. Right leg raises, sink it back. Inhale, exhale, drop it down. Inhale, raise. Exhale, rock back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, drop down. 1 more time each side. Right foot lifts, rock it back, come forward, drop it down. Left foot raises, rock it back, come forward, foot comes down. Knees come down, sit back, child pose. We are going to try the dolphin today, which works basically everything but the obliques, the core, the powerhouse. So we're gonna come down, we're gonna sit on our side. I'm gonna move you forward just a little bit. I'm gonna check my time. Perfect, we have 5 minutes left. So this is almost like I'm setting up for the mermaid. So join me here now. Then I'm gonna extend my legs a little bit longer on my mat. And I'm sitting on my right hip. My right arm is gonna be extended out to the side, and then my left is going to turn so my torso is kind of facing my hands. My feet are just down on the mat. I'm gonna demonstrate once. With control, I'm going to curl my toes under and then hike up through my hips. My toes may change direction a little bit, and then my feet twist to come back down with control on my feet. I'm gonna do that 2 more times. So I want you guys to realize my hands are not in equal position. If they were facing the top of my mat, they're kind of staggered, and my fingertips are actually out on diagonal. My feet are here, comfortable. We're gonna raise our hips up with control, coming up into a downward facing dog type shape. And then with control, bring our hips back to seated. Here we go. 2 more times this side and 2 more times on this side. Here we go. With control, raise it up, inhale. Exhale, sink back down. 1 more time, press it up, inhale. Exhale, sink down with control. Nice job. We're gonna take our hands, place them behind us. We're gonna pass through our teeter position again. Drop your feet over to the other side. Set your hand up, so my left hand is extended further than my right this time. My front foot, my top foot is in front, my back, my leg beneath is behind. All right, we're gonna push up with control. Here we go, guys. Press up. And with control, sink back down. 1 more time, press up. And with control, sink down. Nice job. From here, we're just gonna take downward facing dog just to stretch it out a little bit. So come into tabletop position first, throw the toes behind you, press up into your downward facing dog. You can raise up onto your toes and then sink down just a little bit to stretch it out. From here, guys, we're gonna drop our hips down toward the mat. We're gonna do side leg circles. So bring our knees underneath us, come into a kneeling position on our mat. We've done this before. With control, our hand's gonna come all the way up to the side. Our opposite hand's gonna come behind our head, and our leg is gonna be out. So raise up that outside leg. We're trying to keep the torso still. 8 circles to the back and 8 circles to the front. Toe draw up circles like tennis ball. Here we go. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle to the front for 8, 7, to the back, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees together. Hands come into a T position, and with control, we're going to come all the way down to the other side. With control, hand comes behind the head. Raise up that leg. Here we go. 8 circles to the back. Start. Don't let that torso move. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Circle to the front for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Beautiful. Bring your knees down to the mat. We're going to come down to seated, and we're going to come to the center of our mat. Our feet are going to be on the mat. We're going to let the feet flop open to the side. Our hands are going to come behind us, so our fingertips are facing forward, and we're going to pike our hips up and hold. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze. For 8, 7, 6. Can you raise the hips a little bit higher? For 4, and 3, and 2. Drop the hips down. Reach the fingertips up toward the ceiling. Come up and over, forward fold. We're going to do that one more time, but this time with a few tricep dips. Okay, everything is good. All right, come back up to seated. Feet come together, let the feet flop open to the side. Hands come behind you, fingertips facing toward your toes. Raise up the hips and hold for 8. And we're going to dip in the triceps for 7, and 6, and 5. But don't let the hips drop down. 4, and 3. Heads come naturally looking up at the ceiling. Last 1. Nice job. Let the hips come down. Reach the fingertips up toward the ceiling. Come up and over, forward fold. Nice job. We're going to do the boomerang, the mermaid, and then the seal to finish. Okay, guys, I will demonstrate this first one. We're going to cross one foot over the other. My hands are going to be down by my side. I'm going to C-curve all the way down, rounding through my spine. My legs are going to come up and over. Legs are parallel to the floor. Open, close. So the opposite leg is now on top. Rolling down my spine with control, come up to a teaser position. Slide your hands to the back. Feet gently come down, hands reach up and over for a stretch. Come back up seated. I'm going to demonstrate the other side one more time. Here we go. Rolling all the way down. Legs come up and overhead. Open, close. Opposite leg is now underneath. Roll down through the spine. Come up to your teaser. Knees bent or extended. Slide your hands back. Gently lower the legs down. Hands reach up and over for a stretch. Come back up to seated. 2 times each time. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Roll all the way down, guys. Roll all the way down. Hands can support the hips. Open, close. Hands can either support the hips on the way down or come down to the mat. Roll all the way up for your teaser. Slide your hands back. Lower the legs down. Reach up and over for your stretch. Nice job. Come back up seated. Other side. Here we go. Roll all the way down. Legs parallel to the floor. Open, close. Round down through the spine. Come up to your teaser. Slide the hands back. Lower the legs down. Reach up and over. One more time each way. Yes, you can. Do not give up on the down. Here we go. Roll down. Legs to the back. Open, close. Roll down through the spine. Come up to your teaser. Slide the hands back. Lower the legs down. Reach up and over for your stretch. Come back up to seated. One more time. Here we go. Round down through the spine. Legs come up. Open, close. Last one. Round down through the spine. Come up to your teaser. Slide the hands back. Lower down, reach up and over for a stretch. Yay! We did all the hard work. Okay, we're gonna do the mermaid to stretch it out. Draw your knees underneath you. My right hand's gonna grab onto my right ankle, so I'm sitting on my left hip. Reach the fingertips up toward the ceiling, reach up and over. Feel the stretch from the fingertips all the way down to the hip. Keep the bicep close to the ear here. Nice job. Reach the hand all the way up, come up and over, feel the stretch from the fingertips down towards the hip. And I want you to think about drawing this hip, the right hip down towards the floor. With momentum, come back up. One more time each way, yes, reach up and over. Hand comes all the way up and over. Reach opposite hands, let the fingertips drip overhead. Nice job, come all the way back up with momentum, hands come behind you. Pass into that teaser position again. Feet comes to the other side. Let's stretch it out. Left hand grabs onto the left wrist. Reach the right hand up towards the ceiling. Come up and over. Come up and over. Forearm comes all the way down. Nice job with momentum. Come all the way back up to seated. Reach the right hand up towards the ceiling. Come up and over. Nice job. Come all the way up, all the way down to the ground. Nice job with momentum. Come back up. And we're going to turn toward the front of our mat to finish up with our seal. One last massage for the spine. One last stretch for the spine. So I'm going to thread my hands down and underneath my feet. This way, wrapping around my ankle. I'm going to shift back so I find to my balance here. Clap my feet 3 times together. Roll back. 1, 2, 3. Roll up. 1, 2, 3. Roll back. 1, 2, 3. Join me now. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Roll back. 1, 2, 3. Roll up. 1, 2, 3. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3. Roll up. 1, 2, 3. Last time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Roll up. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Nice job. Let's turn to face each other. Hands down by your side. Let's do 3 deep inhales and exhales to finish class. Inhale up. Here we go. In. Exhale. Hand down by the side. Inhale all that positivity, everything we want in our lives. Exhale everything we don't want. Push it down and away from us. Inhale one more time. Exhale, hands down to heart center. I thank you so much for joining me today. I thank you for all your hard work. Awesome job. Yes, those Pilates gains every single time they come. I know you all feel them. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Sue. So much. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I hope to see you next Monday.
You too. Thanks again.
All right. Okay. Bye.